Welcome back to Shady Side Homestead. Today I'm doing a quick flip through of the KONOS Curriculum Volume 1 book by Carol Thaxton and Jessica Halsey. They do have a website. I will link it below. Okay, now they do have 3 different volumes. So Volume 1 covers those character traits. Volume 2, Volume 3. Now, Shelly from There's No Place Like Home uses KONOS. I can link her channel down below. And there's also a great resource from Oikos Family Ministries on this, and they have the KONOS workshop. This is Volume 1, so here is the table of contents for Volume 1. Each character trait has subheadings here, and each of those is its own unit. You can skip them if you want, you can jumble them up, it doesn't really matter. And you'll see in a moment that it covers a broad spectrum of subjects. They do have a reader's note over here. They have supplemental things that go along with KONOS. I do not use them, but they've got timeline characters and other things. Here is a quick how to use KONOS. They suggest this schedule. Of course, you do not have to do it this way. Shows you the difference of the yellow and white pages. So I will flip this up. There are yellow pages and white pages. The yellow pages are the start of the unit, and they also have, they will have like a little lesson plan. You don't have to follow it though. I would recommend, like other moms do, just ignore that. It can be overwhelming. I definitely not skip this section. Okay, and then we get to these yellow pages. So attentiveness, they tell you about how long you should spend on each unit. And then that would stretch it out the full 2 years. It does have the definition. Here are these lesson pages that they're talking about. So it will tell you what unit it is, the topic. So that can be like the subtopic and which week you're in. I will only flip through attentiveness because it is such a thick book. There's just so much. Okay, so this first one we get into gives you the definition, which your children should learn, the objectives. So by the end of the unit study, they should be able to do these objectives or display those objectives. So it does back it up with the Bible. There are Bible scriptures. Has vocabulary if you want them to learn that. It has a resource list of like books, movies, and things. I go through and in pencil, I pencil in like where it's available that I can find to help make things cheaper. So this is available for free on the archive. That book list wasn't very long at all. You'll see some other ones here in a minute that are longer. So then it gets into the activities, and you do not have to do all these activities. You can mark the letter, and you can see it tells you like what subject that covers. There's lots of different things. So like with this first unit, you're not getting a lot of history. This would be a little bit more science heavy. This is getting into the ears, sound, and music right now. but you would get into history once you get to the frontiersmen and tracking. Yes, here's a book list that's a lot longer. And it continues on the next page. Records and tapes, so this is definitely a little, this particular copy is a little dated. Here's movies. This one was available on Hoopla. I just mentioned that. That was actually a good movie. That was about Helen Keller. It does have some charts in here. Lots of different activities. One of my kids' favorite activities was I made Post-its with an adjective on them, and they had to go stick it on different objects that described that adjective, or that fit the description of the adjective. So they really enjoyed that. I think we made a model of an eardrum. Oh, was that one fun? The model of the eardrum? He's shaking his head. No, he had fun. This one's on tracking. Has more vocabulary here. Another huge book list, and then back into the activities. Okay, and then you hop into the next unit, which is obedience. It tells you how long for the units. I will be skipping through here. Hold on. Okay, orderliness. Trust. Patience. Stewardship. And honor. I will say towards the back of the book, it's kind of getting a little frustrating to use. I've seen where some people remove the spine and put it in a binder, and then they can just take out the unit pages that they want, so it's not quite so bulky. And then here in the appendix is suggested resources. And it is listed by topic. And we have reached the end. There's a spot for notes for your adaptations if you want to make notes. Well, I hope this was a blessing for you, and have a wonderful day.